Welcome to Whispers of the Journal, where we explore the moments that change everything. I'm your host, Jeff.
Tonight, we have a story that's less about what happened and more about what almost did. It's a testament to quick thinking in a moment of pure terror.
It's a story that every parent and really every teenager should hear.
Yeah.
It begins on a quiet night with a 15-year-old girl named Sabrina home alone. Her parents were away for the weekend, not due back until Monday.
Imagine that scene. The house is quiet, you have it all to yourself, it feels safe, it feels familiar.
Right.
Then, that sense of peace is just shattered by a knock at the front door.
And it's late, she's not expecting anyone.
No.
So she does what, any of us would do. She goes to the door and calls out, "Who's there?"
And this is where the blood runs cold. An unfamiliar male voice answers, and he knows her name.
Wow.
He says, "Sabrina, there's been an accident. Your father's in the hospital."
It's such a calculated, predatory line.
Right.
It's designed to trigger immediate panic and just bypass all rational thought. Your first instinct is to get more information, to help, to open the door.
And she said in a later interview that her hand was literally on the doorknob, ready to swing it open.
Oh, wow.
But in that split second, a little voice of doubt in her head made her pause. Instead of opening the door, she asked another question. First, who is this?
That small act of defiance, it's so critical.
Yes.
She's taking back a tiny bit of control. The man on the other side, though, he doesn't miss a beat. He says he's a friend of her father's.
So now Sabrina's in this impossible position. This could be real. So she gives him one more test, a simple question. What is my father's name?
And the man on the other side of the door says her father's name correctly.
Right.
The story suddenly feels terrifyingly real. This isn't a random guess. This person has information. And all the while, he's knocking, insisting, trying to keep that pressure on.
But that confirmation, paradoxically, that's what solidifies her suspicion. It's too much. It's just too strange.
Yeah.
So she makes the single most important decision of the night. She ignores the knocking, walks away from the door, and with trembling hands, she calls her father.
Can you even imagine the suspense of that call?
I can't.
Waiting for it to ring, not knowing what you're about to hear. Is it going to be a nurse in an emergency room, or
the sound of your father's voice, perfectly normal, completely fine, wondering why you're calling so late.
Right.
And that's exactly what she heard. In that moment, relief washes over her, followed by a tidal wave of pure dread. There was no accident. The man at her door was a liar.
And as soon as she knew, it's like he knew she knew.
Yeah.
The knocking stopped. The silence that followed, that must have been even more terrifying than the noise.
Her father, instantly understanding the gravity of the situation, he called the police.
Okay.
But it was too late. When they arrived, the street was empty. The man was gone.
So the family was left with this chilling aftermath. They never found out who he was or what he truly wanted. But they knew one thing for sure. He was someone who had watched them, someone who knew their names, their schedules, and that devastating fact that Sabrina was alone and vulnerable.
It's a story that proves that sometimes the strongest lock on your door is your own intuition.
Totally.
That moment of hesitation, that single decision to question, was all that stood between Sabrina and an unknown horror.
Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. In an age where so much of our personal information is shared, how do we protect ourselves from those who would use it not just to scam us, but to stand on our very own doorstep?